Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can filter data in Google Sheets, and I'm going to also show you how you can set up custom views that you can refer back to over and over again. So in this data set I've got a list of the S&P 500 stocks. I've got information about their industries, their market cap, the price, PE ratios, and how far away they are from their 52-week highs and lows. So if I just wanted to filter this data, let's say I just want to look at healthcare stocks. As long as I've got a cell selected on this data set, I can just click on this filter icon. If I click on this, I'll have these icons now that allow me to filter within a specific field. So if I click on this, and here I've got an option to filter by values, so I can clear everything off and just select healthcare. Hit OK, and now I've got a list of all my healthcare stocks. If I want to remove the filter, click on it again, and it's gone. So this is a basic type of filtering that you're probably used to if you've used filters on Microsoft Excel. There's more advanced ones that you can obviously do. Just like with Excel, you can filter by conditions. So for instance, check if a value is empty, not empty, contains a certain value, date filters, greater than, less than, and even a custom formula. So there's a lot of filtering options that you can use. There's even filter by color as well. But I'm going to show you a cool thing about Google Sheets, and that's the ability to create your own views that you can refer back to over and over again. So if I want to create a new filter, there's a couple ways I can do it. One, I can just start by filtering, or I can select the option to create a new filter. So I'm going to show you the first way, where I start filtering and then I realize, okay, I want to save this view. So I go back into here, and let's say I want to look at stocks that are within, let's say, 10% of their 52-week lows. So I click the option here for the drop down and select filter by condition and select less than, and I can either enter 10% or 0.1. It doesn't matter. It's going to read it the same way. So 10%, I hit OK. Now I've got stocks that are within 10% of their 52-week lows. So I say, okay, I like this view. I want to reuse it over and over again. So I can select this drop down and click on the option to save as filter view. Now I'm going to get this black bar, and I can apply a filter. So let's say 52-week lows, or near 52-week lows. And now I've got this view saved. I can close out of this. Let's say remove the filter entirely. And now if I click on this drop down, I have that named filter right there. And I can also access it from the data filter view section near 52-week lows. Either option I can click on, and it's going to reapply that filter. Now, let's say I want a more advanced filter. So I can also create a new filter view by just clicking this option here, in which case I'll get the same black bar. I can create my named filter range, let's say, and let's say I want to select healthcare stocks within 10% of their 52-week lows. So obviously you can be as descriptive as you want here, and here I'm going to apply multiple filters. So I'm going to clear this out, just look at healthcare, percent from 52-week low, let's go condition, and again less than 10%. So you can apply multiple filters, as many as you want here. And then, now this is saved within here. So I've got this filter applied. And if you ever want to make changes to a filter, you can rename it, you can update the range, duplicate it, delete it, whatever the case may be. So I'm good with this filter. Close out of here. And then if I go back into here, healthcare stocks within 10% of their 52-week lows. And sure enough, I've got that list. So 10%, nothing's over 10%, and I've got healthcare stocks in here. So I could always adjust these ranges if I wanted to. Clear this out, hit OK. Now I've got a list of just the healthcare stocks. And now if I close this out, go back in here, it's going to have that reapplied. So I don't necessarily have to go back and save it each time, but you also want to be cautious because, if you're in this saved view and then you start making changes, then, it could lead to, unintended results where you've adjusted your view, right? So you can always update it back here and say, you know, less than 10% again. Hit OK, and X out of this. And now if I go back into here, now I've got that updated view. So that's an easy way to update it. But again, it can be really easy to also mess up your view if you don't know that you're in your saved view. And the one easy way to tell is obviously you've got these black bars and black highlighted rows. Now another thing you can do with these views is if you want to update the range. Let's say your range has changed. Here it shows it's going from A1 to I503, which is fine. But let's say you added more. You know, you may want to update this. What you could do is just go A to I, select the entire thing, and you've got that in there. But you can update the range. In addition to that, let's say you want to duplicate it, use the filter as a basis for another one. You can rename it, or you can just delete it as well if you no longer need it. And then you're just back to that filter view that you had before. So a really cool feature of Google Sheets and filtering is just that ability to quickly recreate filters. I mean, if you're just doing a one-off field where you're applying a filter, maybe it's not a huge advantage for you, but you know, if you've got multiple filters set up here and you want to be able to quickly access it, it makes it easy to do that by saving these filtered views. So that's how you can use filters in Google Sheets. And thank you for watching.